2TC is one of the most difficult challenges in all of BTD6. While it can be done pretty easily on beginner maps, can we complete this tough achievement on an advanced map? Let's find out. Alright guys, here we are, and I chose to do this on Ancient Portal, and I'm also going to be using Soda, and I'm going to try to get the Anti-Bloon. I'm not sure how difficult this is going to be, but I wanted to do this map because of this little spot right here. You can see this gives Soda a MIB buff, and so she can pop lead balloons. So that will allow us to be able to get all the way to the Anti-Bloon with the Ultra Vision, because before you get the Tech Terror, the only lead popping power you have would be Soda's level 3 ability. But since we can just pop leads naturally now with Soda, I think we can make this happen. So I'm going to give it my best shot. I don't know how difficult this is going to be, but I think if we can get a good spot for our Super Monkey, probably like right here, we should be able to cover the whole map. And our Tech Terror ability plus our Anti-Bloon ability will be very strong. So let's see if we can get this done. Also, I chose Soda. Another reason, like I said, with the MIB, but she's very cheap and you can start the game with her, and I'm pretty sure she can carry us on this map all the way to the Super Monkey. I don't think there's another tower that we'd be able to do that with. There's probably a couple other towers you could 2TC on this map with, but this is the one I want to try just because the Anti-Bloon's really cool. I know it's expensive and we won't get it until probably the mid to late 80s, but it'll be really fun and really cool if we can get this done. So let's give it a shot. No problem so far. Round 14 might be a little difficult because of the yellow balloons, but I think we can take it down. Round 15, I'm definitely going to have to use Soda's ability. We're going to have to time that correctly to be able to take that down, but I think I can do it. There we go. So here's round 15. I'm going to take it a little bit slow here in a second once we start seeing the yellow balloons. There we go. We'll wait just a second, then we'll hop now, and hopefully we can catch the pink balloons as they come in, and we do. There we go. So we take down 15. So I think because of that, we can definitely get to our Super Monkey, no problem at all. There we go. Round 18, we have enough for the Super Monkey, and like I said, I'm going to put it right... Let's see, where's a good spot? Is it going to give it to me? There we go. We're going to put it right here. And I like this spot because once we get the super range and the epic range, we should be able to cover most of this side of the map. And so I'm hoping our abilities will be able to take down the game. This strategy is going to be pretty difficult. I already know that. And the most important thing is going to be the abilities. If I time them incorrectly, we probably just lose the game. You probably will see me lose a few times because I don't want to waste an ability just to beat a round and then not have it for the next round. So I'll probably allow myself to lose and then try it again knowing that I need the abilities. I already have the black border on this map, so I'm not worried about that. I just want to try to get the 2TC achievement done on an advanced map for you guys. And you can see round 28, we can pop these lead balloons because of Soda's MIB buff. So we have every kind of popping power right now. All we have to do is save up and try to get that Anti-Bloon, which sounds easy, but obviously it's not going to be. Our Anti-Bloon by itself is $75,000 on top of the $27,000 for the Tech Terror, on top of the $8,000 and then more. So I mean, this is a over $100,000 tower on its own. That's why I chose Soda. We can throw her down at the beginning for $650 and just focus on getting our Super Monkey buffed up. I'm not very worried about the early game at all. What I am worried about is rounds 75 through 100. That's when we'll be getting close to our Anti-Bloon, and we just have to time that Tech Terror ability correctly or we will be in a really bad spot. But I've never actually done this before. I think somebody probably has, or if they have and I just don't know, I'm sorry, but I've never tried this, so I'm going to give it my best shot. But I know this 2TC is possible on pretty much every beginner map. I've done it multiple times. So I'd just love to be able to do it on an advanced map. I think that'd be really cool. But I went ahead and got the 022 Super Monkey, and then after that we'll go for our Robo Monkey, of course. I just wanted to get that Ultra Vision to help Soda with camo balloons. I don't want to have to worry about that, trying to stretch it to a Robo Monkey this early. Round 40, we have the first Moab. Shouldn't be much of a problem at all, really. And yeah, we take it down no problem. So once we get the Robo Monkey, like I said, I do not think the early game is going to be tough. What's going to be tough is the late game. And honestly, not the entire late game. I think once we get the Anti-Bloon, we should be able to win pretty easily. But I think rounds, like I said, 75 to like 83 are going to be the most difficult. That's what I am by far the most worried about. But we will tackle that challenge when it comes to it. Luckily, we have Soda with some good abilities. We have our Robo Monkey up. I'm going to leave it on first and close. This is the one I normally use when I use the Anti-Bloon, and it seems to work pretty well. If I have to target a little bit, I will, but for now, we're just going to leave it on that. All right, it looks like we can go ahead and get the Tech Terror on round 56. So now both of our towers have lead popping power. Our Tech Terror, the only weakness it has is purple balloons, but Sada can take care of all of those, hopefully. Once we get through round 62, I don't think purple balloons are even a thing again until like round 95, so I'm not worried about that. Now we just have to do the monumental task of saving up $75,000 for the Anti-Bloon. So we'll see if we can do that. Right now, the entire game comes down to the timing of these three abilities, and if we can just make them carry us through the rest of the game. Round 60, we have the first BFB. Shouldn't be a problem at all for the Tech Terror. There we go. And I had to go bottom path, obviously, because while our Tech Terror ability can see camos, I just do not think that if we go top path, that Sada can pop all the camos for the rest of the game, even with the ability, especially against DDTs. So we're going to need this thing to be able to hit DDTs, because if not, we're going to insta-lose. So I think we had to go bottom path. While I'd love to go top path for that extra popping power, it's just necessary because the popping power doesn't matter if you can't make it that far anyway. So we have round 63, always a tough round. Looking pretty good so far, and yeah, we take that down no problem. Hopefully the second set goes down just as easily, and it looks like it will. And then we have the last set right here, and there we go. So we take that down. I'm not worried about any of the 60s or the early 70s. 75 is probably going to be the next tough round, so we'll see if we can just cruise all the way to that. Like I said, no problems through the 60s and the early 70s. We are on round 74. 75, I'm pretty sure is going to kill us if we don't use an ability. I just don't think we have enough popping power at the moment. But we will find that out in just a second once we take down this BFB. And there we go. No problem with 74, it looks like. So let's go ahead and check out 75. Here we go. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this is going to kill us. These fortified Moabs are just going to be too much. I'm not sure which ability I want to use. I think if our best case is just use Tech Terror, get rid of that, and then use Sada's Sword Charge to take care of 76. So there we go. Hopefully we can get these back pretty quickly, because I think on 78 we're going to need some more abilities. 77 looking a little bulky. I'm not sure. I could just use one more Tech Terror. I'm just going to do that right there. And then for 78, we will use Sada's ability. And we should get Tech Terror back by the end of 78. Well, let's see if we can take these down. It's not looking great. I'm just going to Sword Charge, clean that up. And we probably will get this back for the Camo Rush as well. This round is very long, so... And if not, I will use her Leaping Sword. But I think we can get this back, it looks like. Yeah, we can. So I might use this on the last Camo Rush right here, but I'm not entirely sure. I might just ride it out and see how it does. Yeah, that doesn't look good at all, actually. I'm just going to Sword Charge there. Round 79 is one I know is not going to be fun. The Tech Terror is not great against these regions, especially with the BFBs in the way. So we're going to have to just time our abilities. I'm going to go ahead and use a Leaping Sword to try to clean some of that up. And there we go. We will need a Tech Terror ability here in a second, but I'm probably going to wait as long as I can to Sword Charge, hopefully. Let's Sword Charge, clean those up. There we go. We have a few more. This is not looking great. I really want to get these regens out of the way before I Tech Terror, but I'm just going to do it, and I think we can keep up with this last one right here. And yeah, it looks like we can. So we got rid of all the regens. That was definitely a problem. And if we can take down this fortified BFB, we are good. We have round 80, a ZOMG. I'm definitely going to have to Tech Terror this. I'm probably going to wait just a second and then pop it now. I didn't really want to kill it all the way because I wanted this back on 81, but it is what it is. I think we can get through with these abilities, hopefully, right here from Sada. And like I said, these rounds are going to be difficult. This is not an easy sit back and watch the game play itself. You're going to have to micro these abilities for sure, especially 80 plus right here. And we will Sword Charge that, clean that up. We'll go ahead and Tech Terror there. And it comes back pretty quickly, but it's not the quickest cooldown. So one mistake and we probably will end up losing the game. So we need to make sure we use these sparingly. 82, looking a little overwhelming as well. I'm going to leaping sword on those. Hopefully we can clean that up. Hopefully, there we go, in the back. Can we tech tear right here? There we go. So 83. We do have the sword charge, which makes me feel a little bit better. We'll have the leaping sword as well by the time this one becomes a problem. We're only about $15,000 away from the anti-bloon, so I really think we can make this happen. This is a problem right here. All these Moabs. I'm going to leap on these, and then I will use the sword charge to clean that up, and hopefully that is good enough. Can we clean all these up? I really don't want to tech terror. Okay, I'm going to try that again. I really do not want to have to tech terror on this round, if possible. Oh, what? Oh, I accidentally clicked the little Easter egg up here. It's a little stun. I completely forgot about that until that just happened, so I wasn't going to use it anyway. We'll leaping sword right there, and then we will sword charge. Okay, I did it a little bit late. So you can see these guys are lit up, and you can pop them to stun. So maybe I should use that on this round. It's around 83 again. I am going to pop this to pop some of those Moabs. I completely forgot that was a thing, so this is actually going to make this a little bit easier, I hope. We'll leaping sword there. I really don't want to tech terror. We'll go ahead and sword charge. Oh, man. 83 looking pretty difficult, but I think we just need to wait for more Moabs to come out and then pop this, because it looked like it knocked them all the way down to ceramics. And if we can do that into a sword charge, we should be fine. So let's wait on more if we can. Let's pop that. Go ahead and sword charge to clean up those ceramics. And it looks like we're going to take down 83. And we still have our tech terror ability, no problem there. So shout out to the Easter egg up there, because I completely forgot that existed. So I'm glad I accidentally hit that. 84 looking a little overwhelming. I am just going to tech terror, and hopefully we can clean the rest of these up. Might have to ability one more time. We will sword charge, and yeah, I think I need to tech terror a little bit later there. I'm not worried about 85 because we should have this back in time to use it for that. So I'm going to wait till the very last second until we start getting overwhelmed, and then we'll go ahead and pop that. We still have a few BFBs struggling back here. We're only about $5,000 away from the anti-bloon, so if we play these next couple rounds right, we should be able to get it. 84, looks like we're going to be able to take it down. There we go. So we will get this tech terror ability back, and I'm hoping we can use this to do damage to these, but not pop them completely, just to give it more time to come back for 86. So I'm going to pop that, and that's exactly what I wanted to do right there. And I will sword charge if I have to, just to clean up the ceramics in the back. And it looks like I'm going to have to. So we'll go ahead and do that. So we do clean it up. 86, I'm only, how much? About $120 away from the from the anti-bloon. So let's jump on it there. This is going to be really, really close. Oh, can we get it? Can we get it? Can we get it? There we go. Anti-bloon is up. So we have this set up. The rest of our money is going to go into upgrading Sada, and I think we just kind of win. I don't see how the anti-bloon is going to lose this, especially with our ability. I don't know if we'll need this ability at all. I probably will use it on 98 when the ZOMGs come out, just to clean those up and hopefully leave some BFBs in the back to get it back before 99. But I think we can take down the rest of it. So this is going to be our setup. Like I said, we will dump any more money into Sada. I think we'll be able to get her to level 20. If you don't know, heroes do level up faster on advanced maps. So we should be able to get it to level 20. I'm pretty confident about that. Around 90 DDTs, no problem for the anti-bloon. I think we should be able to take down all the DDTs with no ability. So I think right now we're just kind of cruising. We will level up Sada to 17, 92, looking a little overwhelming, but I still am not really worried. The anti-bloon is so incredibly strong, so let's see if we can do this. 93, we have more DDTs. They get a little bit farther, but we still take them down. 95 might be a little bit tricky, but well, I will ability if I have to. I'm not scared, so let's go ahead and see if we can do 94. I'm just going to tech terror that as well, because we definitely will get it back before 95. 95 has a very long lead up to the DDTs, so not worried about that. And the anti-bloon ability actually comes back a lot faster than the tech terror ability. So not only is it way stronger, the ability is way stronger, it also gets it faster. So 5 more rounds. I think this is going to be GG though. 95, we have DDTs. I think we can take these down, no ability. Looking a little bit close, but they don't even get through the first portal. So we're good there. 96, not going to be a problem. These BFBs will get taken down, I'm pretty sure. There are some ZOMGs in the back, but we should be able to pop everything before we even worry about that. There's the ZOMGs on 96. Looking a little tough. I might sword charge if we have to in the back. Looking a little rough, but the Anti-Bloon is going to take it down. There we go. So we have 97 here now. Probably can update Soda. We're almost to level 20. We should be able to get her after this round, it looks like, on round 98, which is perfect timing. There we go, and just a little bit more money, actually. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to Tech Terror when the ZOMGs get on the screen. There we go, so we wipe all those out. So now we have time for it to come back while just taking out these weaker balloons in the back, and Soda is level 20. So we have our 2 towers, and I think this is going to be GG. This is the hardest round in the game for a lot of strategies, and we take it down absolutely no problem. We have round 99. I want to save my Tech Terror ability because I want to use it for the bad, so I'm hoping we can pop these fortifieds no problem. I will sword charge. I'm not scared to use that. There we go. Let's Tech Terror ability, and I think once we get it back, we can use it again, and it will pop the bad completely. So I think we did it. Let's see. It's really, really close. I don't want it to pop open. Actually, we will Tech Terror, and there we go. You can see right here, 2 towers placed. We did a 2 tower chimps challenge on an advanced map. I am well aware that this is not the hardest advanced map in the game, but I don't think this is possible on any other advanced map. So just to be able to pull this off with Soda and an expensive tower like the Anti-Bloon was just a lot of fun. So if you enjoyed that video, please let me know. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.